Hi there, this is English here. Are you an intermediate student? Do you want to improve your vocabulary repertoire? If yes, then stick around. This is exactly the reason why I decided to start recording short stories for you guys every single day. Moving to a new city. When Mia moved to Manchester, everything felt unfamiliar. She had lived in the same small town her whole life. She knew every street, every shop, and almost everyone she met. But now, at 25 years old, she was starting a new chapter, a new job, a new apartment, a new city, and although she had wanted this change, she was also scared. Mia didn't move because she was unhappy. She simply wanted more opportunities. In her town, life was quiet and comfortable, but she felt like she was stuck. After finishing university, she worked in a local office for 2 years. The job was fine, but she wanted something more challenging. So when she received an offer from a company in Manchester, she accepted it. Her friends were excited for her. Her parents were proud. But the night before she left, Mia sat on her bed and felt nervous. What if I don't like it? She thought. What if I feel lonely? On a rainy Monday morning, Mia arrived with 2 suitcases and a backpack. The train station was crowded and noisy. People were rushing in every direction. Mia stood still for a moment, holding her phone tightly. She suddenly missed her quiet town. Outside, tall buildings surrounded her. Cars and buses filled the streets. Everything moved quickly. She took a deep breath and reminded herself, this is what I wanted. Mia's new apartment was small but clean. It was on the 3rd floor of an old building. The landlord gave her the keys and explained a few things quickly. The heating worked, the bins were outside, then he left. When the door closed, Mia looked around. The apartment was empty. No furniture, no familiar smells, just silence. For the first time, the move felt real. That evening, she ate a sandwich on the floor and scrolled through photos of home. The first week was difficult. Mia didn't know where anything was. She got lost twice while trying to find the supermarket. She didn't understand the bus system. Even simple things felt stressful. At night, the city sounded different. She heard traffic, people talking outside, and sirens in the distance. In her town, nights were quiet. Mia called her mother often. I'm okay, she said, but her voice sounded unsure, even to herself. On the following Monday, Mia began her new job. She arrived early, wearing her best outfit. Her hands were slightly sweaty. The office was modern and busy. Her manager introduced her to the team. Everyone seemed friendly, but Mia still felt like an outsider. During meetings, people spoke quickly. They used new words she didn't know. Mia smiled and nodded, but inside she felt overwhelmed. That evening, she returned home exhausted. She wondered if she had made a mistake. But slowly, things began to change. One day, a colleague named Rachel asked Mia to join her for lunch. At first, Mia hesitated, but then she said yes. They went to a small cafe near the office. Rachel asked questions about Mia's hometown. She listened kindly. You'll get used to it here, Rachel said. Moving is hard at first. Mia felt relieved. It was the first time she felt understood. Over the next few weeks, Mia started exploring. She found a local park where people walked their dogs. She discovered a cozy bookstore on a quiet street. She learned which bus to take to work. The city still felt big, but it didn't feel impossible anymore. One Saturday, she visited a market and bought fresh fruit and flowers. She carried them home and smiled. For the first time, the city felt a little like hers. One evening, Mia sat by her window, watching the lights of the city. She realized something important. Moving wasn't only about changing places. It was about growing. It was about learning to be independent. She still missed home, but she was proud of herself. She had taken a risk, and step by step, she was building a new life. Manchester was no longer just a strange city. It was becoming home. Now let's review again some other words that were mentioned throughout the story so we can learn them. The first word is unfamiliar. شي حاجة غير مألوفة. The city felt unfamiliar to Mia. مألوف هي familiar. اللي قال لك شي واحد you look familiar meaning أنك تبان مألوف. Challenging شي حاجة فيها تحديات. Difficult but interesting. She wanted a more challenging job. Accept, to say yes to something. Mia accepted the job offer. Crowded means شيء بلاصة عامرة بالناس, full of people. The station was crowded. Landlord, a person who owns an apartment. The landlord gave her the keys. Landlord إلا بغينا نقولوا كراية كنقولوا landlady. Outsider, someone who doesn't feel included. كتحس براسك بحال شي غريب. العكس ديال insider. She felt like an outsider at work. Overwhelmed, feeling like something is too much. Mia felt overwhelmed in meetings. Hesitate يعني أنك تردد. She hesitated before going to lunch. Explore أنك تكتشف. She began to explore the city. Cozy كتعني warm and comfortable. شي حاجة مريحة ودافية. She found a cozy bookstore. Independent يعني indépendant. She was learning to be independent. Risk تخاطر risky تخاطر بشي حاجة. So something scary that may bring reward. Moving was a big risk. Step by step كتعني شوية بشوية ولا slowly or little by little. Step by step she felt better.